So in the adult film industry, why don't we get a cut of the profits? Because everything's subscription based now. So you can't define profits, define the cut of profits to you and define it to the other tens of thousands of miles they have on their site, right? And they don't sell individual stuff like they used to. And that makes like almost nothing compared to subscription based now. And the best way I can describe it in the way my mind works is, imagine I start my own site for myself, right? My own OF. And imagine it took me 3 years to start making, let's say, $20,000 a month. But I made nothing for 3 years. I put thousands upon thousands of hours into it. I put tons of my own time and tons of my own money into it. And I build my own brand, right? And then I want to start working with others, right? And I work with others. And then they want a cut of, I don't know how it would work because it's based on subscription. Unless I sell it individually and they want a cut. Now, I don't exactly know how that works within that community. But what I'll say is, usually, if it's a smaller creator, it's like, well, I'm giving you massive brand exposure working with me. Now, if it's a bigger creator like myself, it's more of an even cut. Like, we're just doing it for our own, content, our own fans and stuff like that. Well, that's what I'm saying is, you didn't take 3 years to build a brand from nothing to something. You're getting, clout being with me, and then you're creating it for your own content that you can have. So I'm not charging you anything either. You're doing, it's an equal trade. Now, don't get me wrong. Can I go out of my way? If I'm making enough money, can I go out and pay more than the typical industry pays just to get them and a guarantee to get people on with me? Can I go out and pay the highest people that are even higher than me, pay them to be on with me? Yeah, I can do that. I'm not saying I'm not going to do that or I won't do that. I think it would be a really good idea, to help the little guys, people just starting working out in the industry. That would make sense. I could do that. But to do profit sharing and all that, it makes absolutely no sense to me. If you guys have any more questions, comment below and I'll be answering.